Okay, hello everybody. This is Big Bang Crypto. My name is Sam and welcome to another episode. Now, this one will be a quick update because I want to give you price targets, which I think are very likely in the next days. But before we get into it, there is something that seems to be unclear, and that is what will happen in the next days. And in yesterday's video, I already talked about it, but I think it was not clear enough. So I want to show you a little part of yesterday's video. So what will happen in the next hours and days? So the most likely scenario for me is that when I do like this, so tomorrow or in the next 48 hours, let's say from now on in the next 48 hours, Bitcoin will come down, and maybe tomorrow you have something like this again, so going up again, and then the day after, Bitcoin starts coming to come down. All right. Okay, so that's something I already told you yesterday, that it is possible that we have another move upwards before we come down. Okay, so just give me a moment. All right. Now, when we take a look at the live chart, I try to show you what I'm talking about. So this is today, as you can see, and this is the head and shoulders formation I talked about yesterday and told you that I think it is very likely that when we take the height of it, we will come down to this zone. And yeah, this is the most likely scenario for me. Now, what will happen in the next hours? So this is today, and this is something that is absolutely okay with my analysis, because yesterday I already told you this is possible and you can see it is happening. Now, something that is very important is this white line, as you can see, and this white line started up there when we reached nearly $12,300 on the Bitstamp chart. And so we had this line, and this line comes all the way down, and as you can see, prices are respecting this line, although we have a little upwards movement above it. It came down, and it is now inside of this triangle, this white triangle. Now, I don't think that the price will move above this white line. I think this is very unlikely. And what is more likely is that the price will be between these two white lines today. So I try to draw these lines the best way I can, the best way it makes sense. So this is around, yeah, very close to $10,000. So for me, it is unlikely to fall below $10,000 today. Maybe a little bit, but not really. So $10,000 is the lowest point I see us going today. And whenever I tell you price targets, don't take the number I say. It is always something very close to it. Okay, so when I say close to $10,000, it may be a little bit below it or maybe a little bit above it, so around $100. This is the price range. And now tomorrow I think is the day when Bitcoin will come down, or let's say from now on in the next 30 hours, Bitcoin will come down and fall below this white line, and it will find support on this blue line, which is an important line, as you can see in the last days and weeks. And so it will come down, it maybe a little bit below it, but it will be at the end, it will stay above this blue line, so around $9,900, $9,800. This is what I see for tomorrow. And the day after, we will have a big drop, I think, and coming all the way down to this zone, but still above this our last low at yeah, something around $9,100 on the Bitstamp chart. So this is very important, the Bitstamp chart. And so we will come down, and I think what is very likely is coming down to approximately $9,300, maybe $9,200, because this is the purple line. Maybe we come down to test it or fall a little bit below it. So this is possible, but like I said, I don't see us falling below $9,000 because we have so much strong support inside of this zone. So I don't think that we will fall below 9K, and I don't think we will fall below this last low at nearly $9,100. Or let's say it absolutely perfect. Yeah, so $9,100. So this is what I expect for that day, coming down to this zone, approximately $9,300. Then I think we will go up again, and because this, like I said, is such a strong support, so price will go up again, and we will find resistance on this blue line, so $9,900, $9,800, or maybe $10,000. So we won't be able to move above this. I don't think so. Maybe a little bit, but not much. And then we come down again to test this level, and then we will move up again, then have a little green day, come down again, and then have this real big bounce where we, I think, will come close to this white line again, so something around $10,100, maybe $9,900. So this is possible, but I think this day will come. I'm very sure of that. At some point we will find real big support and come all the way up, and then find resistance inside of this zone between 9,900, 9,800 to 10,150, or let's say 10,200. And then we come down, we will find support on this blue line. So coming inside of this zone makes really sense for me. Price will move really strong upwards, and then we'll be inside of this zone between the white line and the blue line. So this is at 9,900, 9,800, and this is at nearly $10,200. All right. And then the next day it comes down again, finds support on this red line. This also played a role back in the last days and weeks. So somewhere around $9,500, $400. Then we will be below it, but still find support on this purple line. And then after that, this is the point where we will start to move up, or maybe not that strong, but we will move up and out of this falling wedge. So this is what I think is the most likely scenario in the next days. I hope it is clear. If you have questions, please write it in the comments. And so as you can see, this is a kind of a double bottom formation. I think it is very likely to have this movement inside of this zone before we leave this falling wedge. And I really try to give you the best price targets, but like I said, when I say 9,900, don't think, all right, impossible to move above 9,900. No, this is just a line. I try to draw it the best way I can, but maybe there is a mistake. So always take a little bit higher or lower than that to be safe. Okay, so I hope that is clear enough. Yeah, if there is something, please write it in the comments. Thank you very much for your attention, and have a nice day.